I'm John Horn from the LA Times.
And I'm Steve Zajic from the LA Times. Welcome again to the Sundance Film Festival. Interesting that we've heard all these kind of high hopes and big expectations, for these big movies coming in. Nothing's really sold. It seems like that's kind of the order of the day here at the festival.
It's kind of the Sundance pattern. You have all this build up for big movies, or allegedly big movies like Hesher, Happy Thank You More, Please, and the more people see these movies, the less the buzz tends to build. I just think the buyers are coming in skeptical, and they're looking for reasons not to buy movies. And as the movies play, they're finding more and more reasons not to buy them.
Well, as they're looking for reasons, but you can't put it all on them. I mean, I think sellers like to say, "Oh, why are they being so stingy? Why aren't they opening their wallets?" But as you say, they're looking for reasons, and the films are giving them those reasons. A movie like Hesher, it's a dark comedy, but it wasn't really dark enough for the more sort of dramatically minded buyers, and it wasn't comedic enough for the more commercial minded buyers. And so you end up with kind of a movie that's in the middle. It has a good performance from Joe Gordon-Levitt, but it doesn't really have anything to recommend it. And if buyers are already being stingy, they're not going to go out of their way to buy a movie like that.
I think Happy Thank You More, Please has the same issue in that it seems familiar. It seems like a movie you've seen at Sundance 12, 15, 16 times before. Again, it may get bought, but it's not going to have the big sale that people are used to. It's not going to have the Little Miss Sunshine $10 million deal. The other big movie that screened yesterday is Company Men, which is writer-director John Wells' layoff movie, kind of the second part of Up in the Air with Ben Affleck, Kevin Costner, Tommy Lee Jones, Chris Cooper. A great cast, but maybe it's one of those movies that is a little too topical, a little too timely.
Well, that's it. I think anytime you say movie's timely at Sundance, that's the kiss of death, because what you end up having is a movie that was sort of timely when it was made, and then it comes to the festival and it's kind of a little bit less timely, and then by the time it comes out, what the buyers say and what the marketing executives tell the buyers is, who are we going to market this movie to? If the economy is in rebound, or even if it is still in the doldrums, Up in the Air had a sense of, this is what real people are going through. Company Men was about...
and Up in the Air was funny. I think what's going to happen are the movies that are going to sell at Sundance, the movies that feel like escapist. And I think that's why this road comedy douchebag, a low-budget kind of version of Little Miss Sunshine meets The Hangover might sell. And I think the Midnight movie, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, kind of a twist on the hillbillies and the kids off in the middle of nowhere. So those could be the big deals.
It's funny, and I think you're right. I think the midnight movies are going to be big, and that's coming into tonight, a movie in Barry that we've talked about and we've written about. This is a film. It's almost like the midnight movies are usually afterthoughts. We're almost coming in as though this is kind of the Hamlet 2. This is sort of the anointed film buried, and I feel like kind of small horror movie where you see nothing but Ryan Reynolds in a coffin the entire film live up to the expectation as an It movie at Sundance. I think that's going to be what's working against it. It may just feel too small for some buyers. The right buyer could step up, but that's going to be the thing it has to overcome.
We'll find out tonight.
From Sundance, I'm Steve Zajic. We'll see you next time.
I'm John Horn. Bye.